I was looking for a game to play as a break from Roblox simulators.
As LordVadercraft here!
Yeah, I did not really have a good concept of skill progression at the time. I don't know, I definitely have a unique skill set, but we gotta see how it pans out against Thunder. Out of the four, personally, I would say either Thunder or Jesse.
Are you able to talk about exactly who you are and how you got into Geometry Dash?
Alright, so I am LordVadercraft. I'm fairly well known for being a streamer and for verifying a ton of levels. I got into Geometry Dash first by by my best friend in elementary school. He would play it on the playground and beat like I think cycles and stuff, and I thought he was so cool. Mid 2019, like April-ish, I was looking for a game to play as a break from Roblox simulators.
As LordVadercraft here!
And I found Geometry Dash and never stopped playing it.
Love you story. Love that.
Before we go further, I must personally thank you for verifying my personal favorite level on the Demon List in Eyes in the Water. So thank you.
No problem.
Can you give us a rundown of your Geometry Dash journey from start to now, and how you kind of became the extremely skilled player that you are today?
Well, once I got back into Geometry Dash in April 2019, I started off playing some easy demon levels on my phone. So I thought 9 circles was really cool and fun. And even though my hardest was an easy demon, I decided that I would just grind 9 circles, and I eventually beat that in August after 16,500 attempts. So I was like, wow, that's cool. And then I wanted to be an extreme demon after that. There were discussions about FPS bypass. So I was looking into that a lot because I had this $200 laptop from one of my mom's friends. And eventually FPS bypass was unbanned. So I started playing on that. I beat Ice Carbon Diablo X and Cataclysm, and then I wanted to play Bloodbath because that was a very historical level, and that was at the time the biggest level I'd ever picked up. It ended up taking me 65,000 attempts, and I would beat it in October 2020. I would pick up Firework a little bit at that time after recommendation of Trick, because he told me that I could probably do 24 to 37 on it. So I was playing Firework a little bit, and then I would beat Sonic Wave. From Sonic Wave, I would beat Sonic Wave Rebirth as soon as that came out. And then I would start grinding Firework for a while, which at the time, it was the unnerfed version, so it was probably around Slaughterhouse difficulty. I played that for a few months, spent 150,000 attempts on it, and got 51%. I beat some easier levels. I eventually got up to beating Bloodlust, and I beat that in 17,000 attempts, which was really cool for me because I never beat stuff in that low attempt count, and that was top 30 at the time. I started playing some other levels like Erebus, and then Firework was verified in the middle of that. So I picked that up, started grinding it in the day it came out, so October 30th, 31st of 2021. I grinded that all the way up through March 2022 when I would finally beat it. And yeah, from there I started getting verification requests. Yeah, from there I basically just kept verifying levels for the rest of my life. Eventually picked up stuff like Mayhem in mid 2022, Eyes in the Water in 2023, Centipede, and lots of other projects that are still upcoming like Waterfall, which I'll be verifying in the future. And that's basically where we are today. Just kept grinding stuff and verifying levels.
Dude, W story, dude. What? Yo, the craziest thing I think was 16,000 attempts on 9 circles. What in the world? I know it's a jump from an easy demon, but that's a lot of attempts on 9 circles.
Yeah, I did not really have a good concept of skill progression at the time, so I just picked up levels I thought were cool.
What do you kind of think is your biggest asset or best skill of yours that you're going to bring into the tournament and kind of use to the best of your abilities?
So, while I don't necessarily beat stuff as fast as other people, I'm really good at getting far super duper often in levels, which isn't necessarily a great thing when verifying, but when you're playing against other people and trying to get far as much as possible, being able to be super consistent at levels can be very useful, so I think that'll probably help me a little bit.
Yeah, 1000%. Dude, that's the one thing I respect about you, bro. You grind things out, bro. You are a big grinder, bro. Yeah, I love you.
I don't know, I definitely have a unique skill set, but we gotta see how it pans out against Thunder.
Is this your first tournament that you're participating in?
Yeah, this is the first tournament I have participated in. I've applied to other ones, but I've never really been able to get in.
What? Yo, send them my way, I'll talk to them.
Yeah, well, most of these were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, so I didn't really have a base.
I should have let him in.
They weren't familiar with your game. What do you think you would do if you were to win the cash prize?
Well, right now, if I were to win the cash prize, I'm going into college. I'll probably be in college by the time that this tournament happens, so I'd probably just, I don't know, be pretty boring and just save it for my college expenses, because I don't want to just blow it on something, but
That is especially relatable for me right now. Is there any last couple things that you would like to say to your fellow competitors that you'll be facing off against?
To my fellow competitors, I just wish everybody good luck. I hope everyone's able to have a fun time, even if they don't perform well, or even if they do perform well. Hopefully, the stress doesn't like mess with their heads or anything, and hopefully, everyone's able to just settle down, have a good time, and perform to the best of their abilities.
Is there anything that you would like to say to the audience that will be watching you live in September?
To the audience, I appreciate the support, even if I might get eliminated early or might go on. I just appreciate people being there to watch me do my best and try to have fun. So I appreciate everyone sticking around and watching me play.
Yes, W answer. Look,
Yeah.
I don't want to have any bias, okay, but you're a Floridian, so you know I had naturally have bias.
Florida man's in call. Oh god.
Or like in your side of the bracket, that can have. Who do you think is gonna like go to the finals?
Out of the four, personally, I would say either Thunder or Jesse. I would have my bets on Thunder, but I also haven't seen too much about how he's been performing lately.
Okay,
So I
like that.
wouldn't sleep on any of the other competitors either.